Hey friends, we are going through the year with 12 intentions, one per month, to make this year an intentional year. I'm so glad to have you with me, and now we're at the start of a whole new month, and we have a whole new intention. That intention is clarity. If you are like me, the thought of having clarity in the next decision, in our daily life, in this next season of life, clarity can feel elusive. And so this month, we're going to be thinking about practices and ways that we can gain more clarity and make room for our brains and our minds and our spirits to be open and free and uncluttered. I'm outside today because outside in nature is my favorite place to be when I am needing to clear my head. This little field right here behind me is where our daughter Megan got married. We call it Megan's Meadow. It looks a little raggedy right now, but it's in its midwinter glory, and I love the little wildflowers and the native Texas grasses and the cedar trees that are right behind me. And you can see some trees are already starting to bud out because it's unseasonably warm today. But getting outside in nature is one of those practices that is so good for your soul. I often forget to go outside, even though I live in such a beautiful area. I get busy with my life and my job and my responsibilities, and I think, okay, I'm going to go for a walk after breakfast, or I'm going to go for a walk after lunch, or okay, I'm going to sit outside after dinner. And the day gets going, and before I know it, it is evening, and I am scrolling through my phone, and I'm on Netflix, and I'm not spending time outside. But there's something that's really wonderful that happens, and I know you know this too, but maybe we just all need the reminder to simply step outside and leave our phones behind if we can, and walk. You can even just meander. You don't have to do a power walk. Maybe even just sitting outside is enough. Scientific research tells us that sitting outside, even just for a few minutes a day, is enough to calm our nervous systems and offer a reset to our minds and our emotional regulation. And so as I'm thinking about this month of March and thinking about how can I practice clarity in my life and how can I share that with you, I want to share just a few spots out here on my little Texas farm with you, and let you enjoy being outside with me. And let's make clarity our intention. I wonder what you do to gain a little bit of clarity. If you're wrestling with a decision, or you're trying to decide on the next phase or season of life, or maybe your thoughts just feel muddled and unclear, what are some practices that you do to clear your head, to cleanse your mind, and to soothe your spirit so that you can have a sense of clarity? So welcome to my place. I'm going to show you around Megan's Meadow. So gorgeous. Such a beautiful time of day. These are some of the trails I love. Kind of cut through these woods here. I I've got to get out here and do some clearing. But there's a part of the trail that goes down into the woods. And this right here comes up. You can kind of see a little corner of my house. And this beautiful field is one of my favorite little areas. This is fun. Thanks for coming with me. Makes taking a walk a little bit more enjoyable, having a companion. Okay, and we call this the old driveway, which is just mowed. It's pretty much unusable right now, but it's the old driveway that goes up like this. And then there's my house. The lower shutters have been painted, but then we got rained out when it was time to do the upper shutters. So that's on my list. And this is this beautiful field. These are mostly blue stem grasses. Aren't they gorgeous? They turn such a beautiful reddish color. And then some of these other native grasses I don't know the names for, but oh my gosh, I love them. This is Flash and Henry's pasture. And if you look closely, let's see if I can. Oh, I can't zoom in. They're out there. Got some spring grass coming in. So pretty. This is the field out in front of my house. I love it so much. There's a little fire pit there. And you can see the spring grasses starting to come up. And these little bitty flowers. My little companion, that's Olive. Clarity rarely happens in one moment. You don't always get a big beam of light or a light bulb moment that illuminates the path in front of you, at least not in my experience. But clarity comes when we make room for bigger thoughts, when we make room for feeling small outside. I love spending time in nature, and I am so happy that you were able to come with me on this little walk. This was a lot of fun today. Let's spend time outside and incorporate some practices in our own lives to create